Hello everyone, my name is Megan and welcome to my first YouTube video ever. I'm going to be showing you guys today how to achieve this very neutral brown matte smoky eye. If you'd like to keep on watching, then please do. Subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, show me some love, and yeah, let's get on into it. Okay guys, so I already did my brows off camera. The first thing I'm going to do is just pull my hair to the side. So beautiful. And then I'm going to do it the other side as well. So my mirror is right here. That's what I'm looking at. Okay, so the first thing to do, and this is extremely important, is to moisturize your face. So this is the Clinique Moisture Surge. This is my absolute favorite moisturizer. So I just take it on my nail, and I just... Okay. And then my lips are dry and crusty because I live in Antarctica, aka Baltimore, Maryland. So I'm going to take the Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask. Again, I just take that on my finger and put it on my lips. Okay. So first thing I need to do is prime. So in order to prime, I use my Smashbox Photo Finish So Chill Coconut Primer Water. This is the Nicol Concilio collab with Smashbox. And get my hair out of my way. And I just do a light layer of that, and I kind of just let it sit. And I rub it in. Like so. And then I'm kind of crazy and I use a lot of primer because I think primer is so essential to any look because like my skin, like I said, I live in a very dry climate and my skin is so dry right now. So the first thing I like to do is I'm going to use the Flower Beauty Supernova Celestial Skin Elixir drops. And I can never figure out how to get this squeezy bottle to work. I feel like I might have gotten a defective one. But I just put some on my hand. I actually got a good amount this time. But normally I cannot get like any out and I have to pour it. So I just take that and I put it all over my skin. Okay. And then I'm going to take the Farsali Skin Tune Blur Drops. These are everything. I am obsessed with these. Again, I'm bad with these squeezy tubes, but I'm just going to put some directly on my face. That's a good look. But what's on my hand, I just do the same thing. Put it all over my face. I definitely make sure to get the nose, because my nose is the first part where makeup just falls off. Okay. And then the last primer I use is the Tatcha Silk Canvas primer, and I just use very sparingly because it's very expensive, but I put this in my T-zone mostly, so just right here. I like to put it underneath my eyes. I really feel like it helps the concealer to blend. Same thing over here. And underneath my nose, but not on my nose. And I just put a little bit right here as well. My hair is not working with me today. That's better. Okay. Next thing I'm going to do is my foundation. I have my damp beauty blender. This is a clean one. Probably the only clean one I have. I am going to take my Georgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation in the shade 5. This is the best foundation, hands down. I love this foundation. You don't even need that much of it, and it just gives you like the most natural glow. So I'm just gonna, I just take it right from the, okay, this should be good, but I might need to add a little more. And then I just blend it out. Love getting it in my hair. That's what she said. You can see it just gives like the most beautiful, like my skin still looks like skin. I'm actually just gonna put a little more though, because I need it. You can still see some of the redness coming through my face. I get very red skin. Okay. Put some on the eyelids. Cover up my veins. Okay, and that should be good. Next up is concealer. I am using the Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer in the color Snow. I just put it underneath my eyes to cover the Chanel's, fake Chanel's. Down the bridge of my nose, underneath my nose, and on my chin. And just blend that out as well. And I'm sorry about the lighting. It's very gray outside. It's like raining. So I'm sorry I look so white. I mean, I am white, but this is like really white. Okay. So to set the face, I'm going to be using the Laura Mercier translucent powder. This stuff is everything. So I'm just going to set everywhere I used concealer. So my nose especially. Like I said, my nose breaks makeup up so much. If I do not set my nose, it looks terrible within an hour. My chin. Forehead. And then I gotta do underneath my eyes, but I want to make sure that I don't have any creases. So I blend it out. And then I'm going to take my powder. And do it right underneath my eyes. Same thing to the other eye. And then I'm also going to set my eyelids. Okay. And then the Laura Mercier powder is matte. I mean, I am matte. So I don't like to set all over the face with that. And to set all over the face, I like to use a little bit of a lighter powder. So I'm just getting out my brushes. So in order to do this, I'm going to use the Morphe Y1. I love this brush. I'm going to use the Hourglass Veil Translucent Setting Powder. This powder is so good. And then I just pour a little into the cap. And then okay, and now that we are all powdered and set, I am going to move on to the eyes. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm taking a third powder. I'm going to bake underneath my eyes with this. This is the Maybelline Fit Me in 05. I think this is the best baking powder ever. It's so white on my skin, so it really catches all the makeup that could fall. Okay. Woo, we are baking, honey. Okay. The two palettes I'm going to be using today are the Anastasia Beverly Hills Soft Glam palette. It's been very well loved, as you can see. And I'm also going to be using the Violet Voss Pro Eyeshadow Palette in, I think it's just My Holy Grail. I love this palette. It's like everything a girl could want for every day. So I'm going to be using these two. And my eyes are already set because I used the concealer and I just set them with some powder. But if I wanted to be a little bit more extra, I could use my Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion in Eden. I don't feel like it today. So the first thing I'm going to do is use this is the JH30 brush from the Jaclyn Hill Morphe collection. And I'm going to be using the color Transition. It's this one. I'm just going to put this all in the crease. This is like the best blending brush for me because I have such big eyes. And it just really helps to like get it in the perfect spot. But if you have smaller eyes, this brush might not work for you because when I use it on clients with smaller eyes, it's too big. It's just good for general blending. So a good brush for you might be the JH31. This is a great brush. I use this for more detail, but for someone with smaller eyes, it's perfect for the crease. And then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to be taking the Morphe M518 brush. This is not dirty, I promise. It just looks it. It's stained. And I'm going to be taking the color Are You Kidding Me? So I'm just moving this color in windshield wiper motions a little bit lower than that transition color. And then I'm going to use the Morphe M513 brush in the color Brownie Points. Sorry, I was just touching up the other eye. Okay, browning points. And I'm just moving that again lower. And then I'm actually going to take that color brownie point and put it in the outer corner. Just patting it in and then blending. The other eye. So it should start to look like this. And then I'm going to go back to my JH31 brush that had the original color on it, and I'm just going to blend all of this together. I'm actually going to take a little bit more of transition on that brush again, and just blend. And then I'm going to switch over to my Soft Glam palette. I'm going to go with this JH37 brush. It's a synthetic brush. And I'm going to go into the color Rustic, which is this color right here. And again, doing the same thing we did with that last color, outer corner and into the crease. I'm actually going to use that same brush and go into the color Cypress Umber, which is this one right here. Just define that outer corner and the crease just a little bit more again. I believe I'm going to switch brushes, and I'm going to use the JH38. This is more of a pencil brush, and I'm going to go into the color Mulberry, which is this maroon color. Again, just do the same area, outer corner. Okay, then I'm just going to go back into that original brush, the JH30, and blend all this out again. Okay, so I'm going for a very matte look. I don't really want any shimmers. I'm going to do a shimmer in my inner corner, but that's about it. So I'm actually going to take this JH41. It's a flat brush, like this. And I believe I'm just going to go into this color. Hold on. Let me just look in the other palette as well. So I think I'm going to mix the colors Thanks a Latte and Bestie to get like a lighter brown. And I'm just putting this all over the lid. Okay. And then I'm going to go back into this MH513 that had some of that residual brown on it, and just define this out just to blend that into the color we just put all over the lid. And you should have something like this. So I'm going to wipe away the bake. This is the JH07 brush. Just wipe this away. I'm going to finish up the face. So I'm going to be using the Morphe Jaclyn Hill JH02. This is so dirty. I am so sorry. I really should have cleaned this. But it's all my bronzers, so that's okay. And I'm going to be taking the Marc Jacobs Omega Bronze in Tastic 104. This is like the best bronzer. It's like my holy grail. So I'm going to take the cleaner side. Just put that all over the cheeks. And I know that it's not that sanitary, but having the residual bronzer on it from the last time I did my makeup really helps to blend out this new bronzer. So, I mean, might not be the most sanitary, but I think it's okay. Put this on my temples. Okay. And I'm actually going to take a tiny bit of Hoola by Benefit. Put it in the same areas. And then for contour, I'm going to be using the JH05, and I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Light to Medium Kit. And I take this middle shade, and I mix it with this shade. That's kind of my perfect color, because the middle shade's a little bit more cool toned. And I just put it on the high points of my face. And then I'm going to take the JH40 brush. Now, I'm not sure if she intended this for nose contour. However, this is my favorite nose contour brush. The nose has got to get a little more snatched. So I'm going to take this middle color, just the middle color, and I just tap it off, do a little bit more, tap it off, because you don't want too much on the brush. And then I'm going to just take it down. This side of my nose. Do the same thing on this side. And then in the middle. That's really all I'm going to do. And then I kind of just wipe the brush off with my hand, and I take this very well-loved banana shade, and I just blend on top of it so it's not so harsh. And I find this is the easiest way to contour your nose. And then I'm going to take my blush brush. This is the JH04. And I think I'm going to use use this one. This is the Tarte blush in Feisty. It's more of like an apricot color, I guess. I think that's what this is. I think I know my colors. If I could get it open. Okay. It's like more of an apricot dark peach. It's not so pink. I just put this on the apples of my cheeks. Put a tiny bit on the bridge of my nose. Okay. And then, wait, there's more. I'm taking this ginormous fluffy brush. This is the JH01 brush. It's almost the size of, like, my face. And I am going to be taking the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder in Luminous Light. This is, like, the best glow from within ever. I mean, everyone talks about it. I'm sure you guys have heard of it if you're watching this. And then I'm going to actually spray my face before we continue. And I'm going to be using the Morphe Continuous Settings Mist. This stuff is gold. Actually, I see a little spot. Oh my god, do you all hear my stomach? Apparently, I'm very hungry. So, I'm in law school, which kind of ruins your eating and sleeping habits. And during finals week, I wasn't eating until almost 6 o'clock at night. And I'm trying to get my body to know that I'm supposed to eat every couple hours like a normal human being. So now I'm just trying to retrain my body, and now it's 2:30 and my stomach's growling, so that actually means I'm starting to work. But yeah, so I'm just going to spray all over my face with this. So I'm realizing that I forgot to bake underneath, and I'm going to do that once this dries, because I cannot live my life without looking sharp. So I'm actually going to do that now that this is drying. Taking that Fit Me powder again. Beauty blender. So I just go right below where the contour line should be, like so. So I can get a very sharp edge, and I'm actually going to do this to the side of my nose as well. Okay. I'm just going to let this sit for a minute. And again, I'm going to use the same JH07 brush to blend everything out, all the powders. But I'm actually just going to take my bronzer brush again and just mesh the edges together of that powder with the bronzer. And then I'm going to do my favorite part, I'm sure is everyone else's favorite part. I'm going to highlight my face. Okay, I'm going to be taking the Morphe Jaclyn Hill GH09. Okay, I'm taking the ABH Amrezy Highlighter. This is, oh, it's so pretty. So I'm just putting this here. And then, just to be a little bit more extra, I'm going to take the Mercier highlighter and highlight 01. I love this highlighter. This is a sample, and I've had this for months, and it's like never going away. So we're just going to finish up the under eyes. Do that, I'm going to be using the JH39. It's a pencil brush. I'm going to go into Soft Glam. I'm going to take Rustic, put it underneath the eyes. And then I'm also going to take Cypress Umber and just put it on the outer corner. And then I am going to take this JH42 brush, and I'm going to take this matte white cream color Tempera and put that underneath my brow bone. Whew. Under brow bone products just bring everything to life. I'm also going to take this color Glistening. I said I was going to use a glitter shimmer color in the inner corner and keep my word. Just put this in the inner corner. Should look something like this. And normally I would use either a brown or maybe even a purple eyeliner with this look. However, I'm lazy and I forgot to bring it down with me, so we're not going to do that. So I'm just going to go into mascara, and I'm using two. The Voluminous, L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise Mascara, which everyone uses this. And then I'm going to go over this with the Lancome Monsieur Big mascara. This stuff is so black and it makes my lashes so full looking. It's just amazing. So I'm just going to let that little mascara dot dry and put on some lipstick, and then we'll clean it up. So for lips today, I'm going to be using two. I'm using the Kylie Jenner Velvet Liquid Lipstick in the color Low Key, because I'm so low key. Does it amaze anyone else when people can put this on flawlessly the first time? Like, I'm going to clean this up with Q-tips. This is the Lancome lipstick in 277. I love this color. It is so pretty. I'm putting this on top. Honestly, sorry Kylie, I love you. I'm obsessed with you. I love the colors of her lip products, but I feel like they can be so drying, and this just helps to fix that problem. Okay, so I'm going to use the MAC Fix Plus, and this is the gold one. I love this stuff. Okay, everyone, I hope you enjoyed watching. I hope you liked this look. Let me show you a close-up just so you can see. And if you like this video, then subscribe, and I will continue to make more videos. Okay, bye.